Hello, it's Jason Christoff. Today I'm going to review the top 50 fat burning tips. They're in no particular order. First, number one, eat organic. What you have to understand about non-organic food is that unfortunately it's covered with a lot of toxic pesticides. Organic products have less pesticides or none at all on it. Your nutrition content of organic food is proven a lot higher, and that nutrition content is what makes you healthy, alive, and vital. So make some baby steps, move toward organic choices. Number two, watch out for organic sucker foods like organic candy, organic cookies, organic ice cream, etc., etc. Organic sugar is still damaging for your body, and that's the main component of food you want to stay away from. Also understand you want to work toward choices that do not have labels. An organic head of cauliflower, broccoli does not have a label, and eventually you want to make your baby steps toward those goals. Number three, use metabolic typing to narrow down which foods are best for you. Metabolic typing is a simple test you can get free on the internet if you enter that word in the search engine, and it is going to allow you to narrow down which healthy foods are best for your metabolism. Number four, eat dairy-free. Basically, the quality of the conventional dairy products today are very questionable at best, and a lot of people have dairy allergies, and the allergies translate into weight gain and disease genesis in the body. So make sure you want to try some kind of time period, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, where you're dairy-free, and judge your results accordingly. Number five, eat gluten-free. Gluten is a protein component or protein fraction in many grains. It's highly allergenic. A lot of people are allergic to it and don't know it. It's not going to give you the allergy reaction of anaphylactics where your throat shuts and you die from not getting enough oxygen, but it's going to have a low simmering, like a low grade allergic reaction, and that can cause disease over the long haul. So experiment with that. Try to move gluten out of your diet, and you'll see some big results. Basically, the only gluten-free grains are rice, millet, corn, and buckwheat. Number six, avoid using microwave ovens. Microwave ovens disturb the life and vitality in food, actually destroying it. There's been many experiments where microwave food is being fed to farm animals, and the farm animals display quite high levels of disease. So basically, anything that you put in your microwave, it would be dead when you removed it from the microwave. Do not place that food in your mouth. Unfortunately, it will do damage. So people will try and sell it to you as a convenience. The only thing it'll be convenient in your life, it'll make you dead a lot faster. So be careful of microwave. Number seven, drink half your weight in ounces of clean spring water per day in between your meals. Make sure you do not drink liquid with your meals. It does dilute the hydrochloric acid in your stomach and disturbs the first stage of digestion. You do need that first stage of digestion to release the energy from the food so that you feel vital and healthy. So if you drink liquid with your meals, you're going to disturb that process. And of course, it should be spring water. It has to have minerals in it. The body has a long history of using those minerals in natural water to make you healthy. So clean spring water, but again, make baby steps. If you're drinking tap water, maybe just get a filter to start and eventually move toward cleaner versions of the spring water. Number eight, avoid fluoride toothpaste. You can get fluoride-free options. Basically, fluoride is a very toxic substance. It is in many tap water supplies in North America and not much in Europe, but fluoride in the toothpaste. Unfortunately, the studies do not prove it reduces cavities, and it can make you quite ill. So move toward a non-toxic lifestyle. That's a pretty easy fix. Going toward a fluoride-free toothpaste, and they will be available anywhere you buy toothpaste because they're very popular. Number nine, avoid mercury teeth fillings by eating foods that don't rot your teeth in the first place. So if you do have cavities, you might want to go for the resin, the white resin, instead of the mercury fillings. They'll call it amalgam to try and trick you, to make sure you don't understand you're putting one of the most toxic substances in your mouth. These mercury fillings do leak into your system, and this is proven, and they can cause many different diseases, which the medical system will simply name and not give you any indication why you're sick. They're just going to describe that you're sick with a fancy word. Mercury teeth fillings are very associated with diseases of all kinds, and if you do have mercury fillings, you can contact a holistic dentist to get those removed, and there's many around major cities today. Number 10, get a shower filter or sink filter. Again, that's to avoid the toxins that are put inside the tap water, like the chlorine and the fluoride. Unfortunately as well, anytime someone takes a medication and urinates or defecates that into the water supply, the water filtration systems of any city in the world unfortunately don't have the ability to filter out the medication residue. If you take a Tylenol, you urinate and defecate out at least 95% of what you took in, and that just accumulates in the water supply. And those medication residues, if you don't remove them, can make you sick, let alone the chlorine and the fluoride and all the other pollutants that are in there. So as I stated before, number 10 is to get a shower filter and a sink filter. Again, baby steps. Get yourself something for Christmas, something for your birthday. Do it a bit at a time so it's not so financially taxing. Number 11, drink filtered water, preferably drink glass bottled spring water. Again, this is associated with getting some clean water into your system. That's one of the big improvements in health you can do, is watch the quality of your intakes. And again, a small filter for your underneath your sink, or something you would filter and leave inside your fridge. I believe a good filtration system that's portable is called a Berkey filtration system. Number 12, reject medications or avoid the lifestyle that starts disease in the first place. Unfortunately, medications do list the way they will make you more ill as side effects. So they openly do state, the medications openly do state that they are going to make you more ill. And so instead of trying to tell your body who's boss and force your body to act in a way that's completely unnatural, by putting chemicals in it to disrupt its warning signals to you, you might want to get to the root cause of the disease, which is basically a lack of wellness and a lack of health, and work on rebuilding your health and wellness so that you don't always have to go to the doctor asking why you're sick. Most people are well aware why they're sick. Number 13. Use organic and chemical-free personal care products. Unfortunately, in the terms of female makeup, the average woman absorbs 5 pounds of chemical makeup through their skin every year, and 75% of that makeup is made from crude oil. Men, unfortunately, take in a little less, but most of their personal care products are very toxic. That leads to disease and weight gain and a whole bunch of other metabolic dysfunctions. So when you're choosing your personal hair products, your hair gel, your foundation, your perfumes, your deodorants, you want to go chemical-free as much as you can as a baby step toward better health. It might cost you an extra $2 or $3, and you are worth more than $2 or $3, and this is the mindset you have to take, that you are worth it. Number 14, use only stainless steel pans when preparing your food. Unfortunately, things like non-stick and Teflon pans leach their toxic material into the food. Everybody that uses a Teflon pan knows eventually they have to replace it because the non-stick coating is gone. Where did it go? Well, it went into your food and down your sink, back into your water, which leads us to all the other problems with the water that we were talking about. Those toxins are very dangerous for you. Stainless steel is the way to go for your cooking surfaces. It does not leach any of its content into your food, and if you can afford it, the best cookware is from Salad Master. Number 15, use only glass storage containers for your food. A lot of people basically store a lot of their food products in plastic in the fridge. These plastic containers do leak what's called xenoestrogens into the food product. They have the same impact on your body as birth control. Estrogen, so they can wreak metabolic and hormonal havoc. And the longer the product sits in the plastic, the greater this effect, and the higher the heat, the greater this effect. Like a plastic water bottle inside a car would be very detrimental to your health, because the plastic transfer into the water with the heat would be massive. You'd be drinking the plastic, and plastic is made again from crude oil. So you have to be very, very careful. And again, glass containers, yes, cost more than plastic, but you want to get there over time. Ask your relatives something that could benefit your health for Christmas. Maybe someone will spend $30 and get you a whole 6-piece set of glass containers. That would be great. Number 16, use only sea salt. Never use the white table salt that you find at the average diner. The salt has glass in it, it has bleach in it, it has other compounds to make sure it's white, and that, unfortunately, oddly enough, the attraction to the white color of salt is something that was done by certain people in the 18 and 1900s, because they thought that the white color had superior properties. So we have to watch the history, and we have to watch this salt. This white salt is not good for you. Sea salt, the best sea salt would be the Himalayan sea salt. It is pink, and it would be a salt content from ancient oceans. Number 17, get 15 minutes of raw sunlight, no block, over your whole body daily. Oddly enough, the conventional sunblocks only block UVB, which is the burning type of UV, and that is why you're not going to get a sunburn if you put the conventional sunblock on, but they don't block UVA, and that's the kind that causes cancer. Unfortunately as well, the chemicals that are used in conventional sunblock are also tied to cancer growth, genesis, and spread. So the chemicals, again, are the problem. And then, of course, conventional sunblock are not only jacked up with all these chemicals, they block only the B of the UV spectrum and let the A right into your skin, causing more cancer. So try to, if you're going to tan, basically try to expose yourself gradually. It's very good for your health. Do not burn yourself, but if you're maybe a construction worker and you don't want to use the toxic sunblock, maybe you should as well use a full spectrum sunblock you can get at a website like www.mercola.com. Number 18. Get to bed by 10:30 and get up with the sun. Basically, our health and wellness systems are linked to the cycles of the sun. When the sun is up, basically your body is designed to get up and be producing energy and have energy for the day. And when your body needs to repair itself, it does need to sleep, and those cycles are synced to the cycles of the sun. So basically, if you stay up past 10:30, or if you're working night shift, etc. Again, these are baby steps. Sometimes you can't do anything about it. Sometimes you can. But if you get up with the sun and get to bed by 10:30, I guarantee you the health benefits will be remarkable inside your life. 19. Look at the sunrise and thank the sun for the life it provides when possible. Now, I know that sounds a little hokey pokey, but there's something called sun gazing. It's an ancient ritual where you look at the sun safely just at sunrise, and basically a lot of people gain good health from that. It won't damage your eyes when it's early in the morning. And basically we all have to practice a little bit of thanking for the things that give us the life on the planet, and that thanking can become a pattern in your life where you just kind of become thankful for other things as well, by first starting to force yourself to thank something that you should be thanking for the life that you have here on the planet. Number 20, pretty plain and simple, don't watch TV. If you are sick, you've probably picked up a lot of the ideas from mainstream media that sickness is normal, that medication is normal, that cutting your organs out are normal. So it doesn't matter if it's an entertainment type program, or it doesn't matter if it's the commercials. Unfortunately, all the information that is false is intertwined in all the media. So it's probably, if you are ill, it's wise to take a break from watching TV so you can reestablish truth. There's not a lot of truth on TV, plus the light from the TV after sundown does interfere with the systems of repair that are synced with the sun. So try to avoid TV. All the bad information is on TV. Number 21, get a massage on a regular basis. This will help reestablish the care that you should be showing for yourself, that you think yourself worthy of the break, worthy of the investment. The massage will reduce stress hormones, reduce your weight, reduce your inflammation, reduce your disease. And again, a lot of people who are sick are kind of stuck in a pattern where their self-care is very low, their self-love and their self-respect is very low. That's why have a hard time finding their way, because that is the pattern of their life. They consider a massage and automatically reject it because it costs money, or that it would, take some time out for themselves. They're not used to it. So when we do that, when we prove ourselves worthy of the time and the investment, we can actually reprogram our subconscious mind to think better of what we deserve. Number 22, have sex frequently, and basically sexual contact is needed by all humans to be healthy and vital. It releases very valuable health-giving hormones in the body, and if we're short of anything in the world right now, it's love and connection and togetherness. So anything where you can spark the love, togetherness, and intimacy with someone, the better your health will be. And basically the saying is, as you heal yourself, you heal the planet. Number 23, exercise 3 to 6 times per week at an intensity that you can recover from. Today, unfortunately, people are exercising too viciously. Again, it's a pattern of self-attack that can easily transfer over into an exercise regime where people kind of attack themselves with bad food and then really beat themselves up in a fitness regime to try and mitigate the effects of the bad food. If you are overtraining, constipation, sleeplessness, insomnia, irritability, and sugar and caffeine addictions are probably pretty frequent. So make sure your exercise frequency is equal to your lifestyle outside the gym or the fitness area so that you can recover. You can't exercise all the time because it'll hurt you. You need time to recover, so make sure you understand that concept. Number 24, avoid chronic walking or jogging if your goal is to lose weight and tone up. Now, jogging and walking are good for some things, friendship building, having something to do and bonding with other people, but unfortunately walking or jogging are detrimental to weight loss and muscle tone. There's many scientific studies for this, that philosophy is very sound. Be careful how much you do jog or walk, because exercise addictions are common. But walking and jogging are good for many things, but fat loss and toning are not one of them. So research the science behind that and make sure you understand that the 1970s is over, where they believe that the more you sweat, the better in shape you were. Unfortunately as well, more people die in marathons per person than any other sporting event in the world, because that kind of long duration intensity of exercise is very bad for the heart. So those studies are out there as well. Number 25, brush and floss after every meal. Use a Sonicare toothbrush. And no, I don't receive any money from Sonicare. You have to take care of your mouth. If you have wounds in your mouth, like if your gums are receding, or you have cavities, or you have other open wounds in your mouth, it's very easy for the bacteria in your mouth to leak into your entire bloodstream, and this can cause massive infections all over your body. The Sonicare toothbrush makes sure that your gums are treated very gently, and they don't receive with the hard brushing of the handheld brush. So just make sure you understand that dental health is always connected to overall health. Take care of your teeth. You only have one set.